What's going on, people? It is Irish Gunner HD here. You can call me Irish. And in the background today, you're going to be watching some Conquest Domination on Operation 95, where I basically tried to play the whole game, and I was fairly successful. I only aimed down sights maybe once, where I tried to basically go the whole game and just only hip fire with the MP7 because I'd heard rave reviews about it, saying it's an amazing setup and stuff like that. It's a hip fire machine, blah blah blah. But yeah, so I wanted to put that to the test for myself. So I did, and it went reasonably well. But the commentary today isn't actually going to be about the gameplay in possibly the saddest way I've had to say yet. Some bad news, basically. I am a bit of an idiot. Many people already know that, but for those of you that didn't, I can do silly things every now and again. And what I did today was, yesterday, I basically completely unhooked everything. I unplugged everything in the order to. So where I clean my room, or where I clean my room, where I keep all my wires and plugs and all that, it's basically in one little part of my room, like it's just one little section, and it gets exceptionally dusty because I never move anything there. Everything's left plugged in. It's like everything's just there. Like it's only when it's only when I hoover it that everything gets cleaned out. But if I haven't hoovered it for a while, it just gathers up a load of dust and dirt and stuff like that. So I got fed up with like seeing the little like the dust everywhere and stuff like that. So I got fed up with that. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna just tear apart the whole room apart as far as wires go and stuff that hasn't been moved in a while. I'm just gonna move everything, take everything apart, and hoover just the lot and clean the lot of it. Like just get it completely sorted out. So I did that yesterday. Unhooked everything. Unhooked my wireless racing wheel for my Xbox for playing Forza. Unhooked my gaming sound chair that has the speaker in the back, which I use for like my sound source when I'm not using my headphones. Unhooked a lot. Everything, TV, Xbox, everything was plugged out. Now here's the kicker. Here's where I majorly fucked up. The Hopage HD PVR on the back of it, for those of you that have it, or for those of you that don't have one, it has a sticker on the back that basically says use it's more or less the effect that use only the power source that supplied. Basically, use only the plug that's supplied. And I had read it before. I read it when I first got it, but I didn't really take much notice of it. And I definitely wasn't thinking it when I was plugging everything back out, plugging everything out yesterday. But when I plugged it back in today, I completely forgot about it, and just in the way of just plugging everything out, I just had like 4 or 5 random plugs that I didn't know which went with what. Like, and I know now at least that can be a pretty big deal actually, because what happened was basically I plugged in a random plug and I started to get a funny smell. Well, actually, no, the smell wasn't the first thing I noticed. I noticed that there was nothing coming up on screen. Basically, when you use a HTTP VR, it becomes your source for your Xbox to go to your TV. So nothing was coming on. And I thought that's a bit strange. And then when I went down to fidget with the wires and see if everything was plugged in correctly, I got this really bad smell. And I went, oh my god, that smells like something that is not right. And it turns out that I had picked up a charger. I don't know a lot about electrics. I'm not an electrician, but turns out I'd picked up a charger, or not charger, a plug, a power supply that was 14 volts, and the one for the HD PVR is 5 volts. I'm laughing, but it's not even funny. Like, I overcharge it, or I put more than is necessary, more than is capable of handling by, what's 5 and 14, like 8 volts, like 8 volts. Why, like, I overcharge it by 8 volts, so basically fried the whole inside. So to conclude, the video is nearly over. My HDPR is broken. It's not working anymore. That said, I do have like 12 to 11 or 12 Battlefield gameplays saved up, so the videos are going to keep coming for a while, but eventually they're going to stop. All I want to ask is that you don't forget about me, stay subscribed. If I get this job that I talked about in the last video, the first thing on my list is new HD PVR, because I'm really gutted about that. And I'm also having problems with remembering how my mic setup worked, or not my mic setup, my gaming headset setup worked before I had the HD PVR, because I can't hear any sound through my gaming headset. So I'm having a bad day as far as this gaming stuff goes. So You could do cheer me up a bit if you'd like the video and subscribe if you're new here. Yeah, so that's that. Apologies, literally nothing I can do really. I made a major fuck up and now I haven't got a HD PVR anymore. So sorry about that. The videos will still come, like I said, but just eventually at some stage they're gonna stop, and I will put out like some kind of video explaining. Okay, I've run out of footage, I've run out of gameplay, so it's just gonna be dead for a while or whatever. So really bad news. I've gotten over 70 subscribers now. I'm doing really well as far as I'm concerned, and it's just not what I needed. So yeah, pretty disappointed. But what can you do? I made a mistake. It happens. So that's the way it is. Thanks for watching the video. If you did like it, again, leave a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new here for the last of the content that I've got coming. But thanks for watching. Sorry for the black screen or whatever I'm going to pull up to fill this now. Sorry I ramble on so long after the gameplay. But yeah, thanks for watching the video, and goodbye.